Hi, I'm Angie. Yesterday I sat down with my 9-year-old niece Aria and my 8-year-old niece Lila and asked them if they would join me in a mindfulness lesson for my students online. What amazed me is that two little girls that practice mindfulness and emotional regulation pretty frequently and have been for years got very nervous once they were in front of the computer screen and they could see their own faces reflected back to them. Their demeanor changed. Aria lost her words, didn't know what to say. Lila, who's usually extremely outgoing and loves to act on stage, started to fidget uncontrollably, finding itchiness and scratchiness on her head, her hair, her face. I realized quickly that this was the new lesson. The plan that I had for teaching mindfulness, or what I thought my students needed to hear in that lesson, needed to go away, and I needed to pay attention to what was actually happening in that moment for Aria and Lila. Watch as we go from two little girls trying to deliver what they thought their aunt wanted to hear on camera to two little girls being themselves, being nervous, trying to remember words, trying to remember what to say in a practice that they have done so many times, but when the camera came into play, they all of a sudden realized, I feel funny in my belly. My head is itchy. My legs want to move a lot. I'm scratching my legs and patting my thighs. This is the mindfulness lesson. Watch and learn.
Hi, I'm Arya.
Hi, I'm Lila.
Today we're going to practice mindful breathing. Lila, when do you use mindful breathing?
When I'm stressed out and when I'm about to perform.
In front of a whole crowd of people? Yeah, I get nervous that way too. When my brother stressed me out, I use mindful breathing to help me. It helps me a lot. So, we're going to breathe in from our nose and blow out from our mouth. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Point to your nose and then point to your mouth. Want to do it a little bit more?
Sure.
When you do mindful breathing, make sure you're sitting in a comfortable position. So I'm sitting with my feet flat on the floor, and how do you want to sit?
Crisscross.
Okay. Perfect. Yes.
Take a pause. The nervousness is being mindful. Feeling the nervousness is the mindfulness. So when you feel nervous, where in your belly do you feel it? How do you know you're nervous?
What's the question? Wait, what?
How do you know you're nervous? Forget about the camera for now. How do you know you're nervous?
I feel something in my stomach.
And that's how you know.
Mm-hmm.
So just
Yeah.
before that message of I am nervous pops up as a thought, what physical sensation is there?
What?
What physical sensation? What feeling? I could feel sad, and I could also feel my hand tapping my arm. If I feel sad, God bless you, that's an emotion. If I feel a physical sensation, that's my hand on my arm. So we say I have feelings, and it means two very different things. The nervous is an emotion. What's the physical sensation that tells you that you're nervous? That's just a thought. That's just a story that you're nervous. How do you know? Your stomach does what?
Comes in and out.
Well, if you're nervous right now, let's close our...
Awkward.
Does it feel like butterflies?
Yes.
Kind of.
Pain?
I mean, not anymore
No.
because we can easily just
No.
edit this
No
out of
pain.
the video.
Hunger?
Yes, I want pizza.
So right now, close your eyes and check in with your belly. Forget about the computer. Forget about the video. The video is just showing our practice. Once the video comes in, that's when the nervousness, but you guys have practiced this so many times before, and nervousness didn't come in because you weren't being taped. Now that you're being taped, it's starting to take on a different animal. So let's see what's happening here. Check in with your stomach with your eyes closed. Remember, if closing eyes is too hard, open them and then cover your eyes with your hands. And check in with your stomach. See, what does nervous feel like? How do I know I'm nervous? Without answering the question, just check in. Take a breath. Blow all the air out. Breathe in through your nose. Blow all the air out. Check in with your belly. Check in with your chest. How do you know that you were nervous? If you still are, maybe it's not there anymore. Uncover eyes, open eyes. Now how do you feel?
Better.
Much better.
So now is the nervousness that was there in your belly, what does the belly feel like now?
Normal.
That's mindfulness. That's what it is. It's not the sitting in yoga position or the chanting or any of those things. You just did mindfulness.
Cool.
Do you see that?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know about this
Don't
crisscross
try that.
applesauce thing with the boot.
No.
Now you could say bye.
I don't want you to break the other ankle.
Bye.
Bye.
I said
Wait, are you